No, okay. Higher, Kyle. Higher, please. Higher. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you. So I am truly honored and privileged to be here tonight. I do have no cards, so you don't get that. So if you don't know me, my name is Derek. My full name is Derek. Would you like another drink? So I prefer if you refer to me by my full name all the time. You can laugh at any time. A lot of people had actually asked me if I was anxious or nervous about speaking tonight. I actually prefer being in front of large groups of people. It's kind of weird. If there's anyone that needs to be anxious or apprehensive, maybe even a little queasy about what lies ahead, it's probably because you just married Pat McCabe. So, Jonesy, you're okay?
Can I have another drink?
I do want to start out by thanking both families, the Joneses and the McCabes, everyone. Bill and Ann, right here, Bill and Ann, you've raised such an incredible daughter. And Judy, Rick, with this one, you really did the best you could. I do think that we can all agree there's one person in the room that was truly stunning all evening. Joe McCabe.
But keep going.
But no, Maren, you look gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I hope everyone's so fitting. That's good. Okay. If you don't know, Pat was actually the best man in my wedding, in the honor of it. And I remember he spent months crafting a carefully worded speech. It was heartwarming, it was funny, it brought a lot of laughs, a lot of tears to the eye. Unfortunately for Pat, I am now married with a 4-month-old, so I did not have time to do all that. And I wrote this on the flight here. So if it's not really well put together, that's
great.
Blame me. Well, she's too cute, so you can't. Alright. Next card, okay. I did promise not to say anything inappropriate. So if you do want inappropriate, I suggest you find Bob. And he'll take care of you. He's got you covered. So a wise man once said, all truly great friendships stem from getting absolutely hammered together. And I think, yeah, beautiful. And I really think that that's absolutely true for me and Pat. Pat and I were roommates, and we did not know each other at all before we were roommates and human Craigslist. So when we first moved in together, this is a feeling out period, and one day during the week, Pat and I were like, oh, let's go grab a beer, we'll watch the Red Sox, and have some food, try to get to know each other, things like that. And if anyone has hung out with Pat and I, and if you're familiar with the song Kenny Chesney, we went out last night? Yes. That could probably explain Pat and I's friendship. One thing did lead to another. And we ended up staying out all night talking in southern accents and ended up on stage dancing with a band and singing karaoke. Literally the first time we ever hung out. So it has been a beautiful friendship ever since. I will say that's probably the number one thing I love about Pat is that from day one he's been a brother, and it was like we bonded immediately. We were talking the other day. We've never really gotten in a fight. No, and it's been a perfect friendship. And even though months could go by before we see each other, it's like nothing's ever happened. Like no time has passed. My wife always makes fun of me because every time I'm on the phone with Pat, Giggle? Yeah. Giggle like a schoolgirl. But there's no one on this planet I'd rather watch Mighty Duck movies with. Have a very competitive game with Boba on the cave. Pat's just the best. However, I did want to say some words about Maren.
You're welcome.
I do think the world of Maren. She's amazing, she's incredible. And I know Pat thought the world of Maren too, and very early on that she was the one. Even months before they were truly a couple. Pat moved up to Portland, and he had come east for the holidays, back for the holidays, and we were lucky enough to spend New Year's Eve with him. And Pat just kept talking about this girl. Like, and to the point where it's like, oh, he's kind of into this chick. And we just happened to, again, maybe be a little bit overserved, and we thought it would be a good idea to call Maren on New Year's Eve and wish her happy New Year's Eve. We also, and by we I mean Pat, professed our love for Maren, about how much we loved her, how great we thought she was, and I guess it probably freaked her out because they really didn't get together for another like 6 or 7 months. But, Pat knew very, very early on that Maren was the one. However, I liked Maren from the get-go, but I was not sold that Maren was the one until about a year into their relationship. Hear me out. We had rented a house on the Cape, and we had an awesome week on the Cape. Towards the end of the week, we went to a Red Sox game. I remember that. And Maren hit the trifecta that day.
Oh.
So not only did Maren get in a fight with Yankees fans, making fun of them, chucking the finger, everything. After the game,
Go Mariners!
After the game, we went to we had a hotel. We supposedly had a room reserved, but our room was not ready at that point. So Maren did her thing. And ended up getting 2 bottles of champagne sent up to the room, and as well as brunch tickets for the next morning. And they were literally scared shitless. And I'm not done. We went to the bar that night, and everyone likes pizza, right? Who doesn't like pizza? Al-Qaeda doesn't like pizza. Maren forced a pizza place to stay open just so they could make a pizza for us late night. And at that point, I knew Maren was a keeper. And Pat didn't lock that up, something was wrong. So
I get what I want.
You do. So it's been a pleasure, it's been an honor to watch you two grow as a couple. Your love, your relationship is truly, it's been awesome to watch you two from afar. I can honestly say I've never seen Pat happier, except when he's in the loving embrace of the dolphin. If you do not know what I mean, there's a nice little photo by the photos up there. That we just have to put up. So, by all means, please take a look, share it on all types of social media. I'd really appreciate it. But I want to say that I love you both. Pat, you are my brother, absolutely. Maren, seriously.
Maren?
Yeah, Massachusetts. I'm sorry. But you guys are my family. I love you both. So everyone, please raise a glass. I would like to toast the Minties.
Yes.
To a lifetime of happiness, love, and kissy wissy forever. Well, cheers.